Tony Lacavera, chairman of Globalive, to speak with him about the future of Wind Mobile, because there's a lot of activity going on today, not just with the campaign you launched, but a lot of activity from the incumbents and also the new wireless entrants coming down on you, saying that you should not launch. So where does everything stand?
Ian, I'm really, firstly, thank you again for the time to come on again. I'm really excited about this campaign that the Wind team launched. Ken and the team put together a very exciting, Ken, Chris I should say, and the team put together a really great campaign that's all about raising awareness amongst Canadians that choice in wireless is coming. There's a whole new wave of wireless companies coming in Canada. We as Canadians, including myself as an existing customer of one of the companies, we've all had our share of experiences with the wireless service providers, and so many Canadians are unhappy with their current wireless experience. There's a great opportunity to raise awareness that new competition is coming, and that Canadians are really going to have a say. And that's what Wind and Globalive have been all about since we started this venture almost 2 years ago now. We've been talking to Canadians. We started on Wireless Soapbox, and now we have a great conversation and dialogue going with Canadians on Wind Mobile. I'm totally committed to having this conversation with Canadians continue long term. So Ken and Chris and the team are on there. I'm on there. We're on talking to Canadians about what they really want to see in wireless. And this campaign is just raising awareness that, hey, as Canadians, we really do have a voice.
And what are you hearing that Canadians want?
Well, obviously, Ian, it's the same old thing. It's like the Canadians are very unhappy with their customer experience. They don't feel like their business matters to the wireless companies that are out there right now. They don't feel like their business makes a difference. They're big companies. They don't understand how those companies operate. Their customer service is very weak. And so the customer satisfaction levels are really low. And what that really means for us is we've got to really focus our attention on how to make our customer experience end-to-end, one that brings people satisfaction, brings people experience like where they know their business matters to us. Their business really does matter to us. We're a startup company, but how do we, structuring it long term so that everyone knows their business really matters to us is really important. Obviously, Canadians want more handset choices, more features, more bandwidth. And cost-effective offerings. Cost-effective offerings when they travel, cost-effective offerings when they're calling across the country, and everyday cost-effective plans so that they can use and not worry about, I went over the plan, now I'm going to get charged how much more.
So with all this stuff you have going on, and the CRTC and the industry minister looking into your case, how optimistic are you that you will launch shortly?
Well, I really have nothing to say about the government. The reality is that Canada gave us their approval last March, and we went through the control and ownership test there, where that's where they assess to make sure that Globalive qualifies under the control and ownership, the foreign ownership rules, and we did qualify. We went through the whole test with Industry Canada, and we did qualify. We were issued the licenses,
right.
So we got their approval. And now the CRTC has come out and said, well, we don't agree with Industry Canada. Globalive does not qualify under the control and ownership rules. So we're really to be honest, Ian, we're in unprecedented, uncharted waters here.
Right.
I don't think anyone really knows, what the next step is. But we've expressed our extreme disappointment with the CRTC decision. We think the decision was wrong. We know we do qualify under the control and ownership rules. Meanwhile, we've been building the network. We've got the team ready. We've got almost 800 people now ready to launch Canadians' first real choice in wireless in a long, long time.
So with Bell, Rogers, TELUS, Dave Wireless, and Public Mobile all coming down on you this last week, what do you have to say to them?
Well, look, I think Public and Dave, I understand why they would be relieved that Wind might not be in the market, because I don't know how they have a business with us in the market. We have an existing national customer base, existing operations, all the expertise coming from our partnership with Orascom, the handset sourcing that comes with our partnership with Orascom. We've got the benefit of scale while we're still starting our business, plus the Globalive experience in operating in Canada, and they're just two startup companies, a fraction of the financing, and so if I was in their shoes, I'd be happy Globalive was potentially not going to launch either. From the incumbent standpoint, look, we're talking about building Canada's fourth national wireless company, long-term competitor, that's going to change the way the wireless industry is in Canada, change the structure of the industry, enhance the experience of Canadians beyond what is currently even contemplated in the marketplace and any of their offerings. So I understand why the incumbents would be concerned about our entry as well. That being said, I'm fully committed to making this thing happen. You know what, I've been in business for a long time now and had a lot of hurdles over the years. This is just another hurdle, and we'll get past it. The CRTC has made the wrong decision and has made the situation very difficult for us.
Well, certainly appreciate your time. We'll see what Canadians have to say and hope the wind travels in the right direction.
Well, thank you. Thank you, Ian. I look forward to talking to you soon.
Thanks so much.